Good morning. My name is Charles Wagner. I am the founder of Grimazon.com. It is Thursday, February 29th, 2024, and this is episode 22 in our testimony sharing series. As you guys know, we tend to hang out with those who share similar interests as us. If you're into sports, professional sports, you're going to have friends that are also into professional sports. If you happen to like classic cars, you're going to have friends that also like classic cars. If you happen to be into cooking, you're going to have friends that are also interested in cooking. If you like to knit or crochet or sew, you're going to have friends that like to knit or crochet or sew. If you are into history, you're going to have friends that are into history. If you happen to like the weather every day, you're going to have friends that are also into meteorology. We tend to spend time with those who think like us. We want to share our interests with others. So this also applies in our faith, right? One of the reasons we go to church is because we want to be in community with those who share a love for Jesus Christ. We want to be with other believers. So let me ask you this question. How many friends do you have that are into testimony sharing? How many friends do you have that are really passionate about the sharing of their faith and what Jesus Christ has done for them with others? How many of your friends are encouraging you to share your testimony? How many of your friends believe that testimony sharing is absolutely imperative for the church in this secularized American culture? Do you not have any friends that are into testimony sharing? Do you not have any friends that are passionate about testimony sharing? I believe if that's the case, this is an opportunity for you to do some self-examination, because we bring into our lives those who share the things that we like. If we do not have friends that are passionate about testimony sharing, guess what? We are not passionate about testimony sharing. Our lack of involvement in a community of those who love the sharing of Christian testimonies means that we do not have that passion, or else we would have those people in our lives. So I'd like you to ask yourself today, who are the people in your life that are passionate about testimony sharing? And if you really have to scratch your head to even name one, well, that says something about your priorities. I would suggest that you look in the mirror and ask yourself the question, does the fact that I have nobody in my life that's passionate about testimony sharing mean that I'm not passionate about testimony sharing? It's so easy to do groupthink, isn't it? When you're in a community of people that are like-minded, you all seem to easily come to the same conclusions. And sometimes those conclusions are incorrect because you all happen to be thinking the same way. So if your friends all share a distaste for the sharing of their testimony, the sharing of their faith with others, then you're going to tend to think, well, that's the norm, right? All these people in my life who are uncomfortable sharing their testimony, that must be the norm. So therefore, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm just like every other Christian that doesn't want to share my story of what Jesus Christ has done for me. No, my encouragement for you today is you need to prioritize the sharing of your testimony because it is biblical, because it gives glory to Jesus Christ, because it's good for you to think it through and to prepare a story about what Jesus Christ has done for you. But it's also good for other brothers and sisters in Christ who need encouragement. It's also good for the world that needs to know that Jesus Christ is relevant in the 21st century America. So if you decide, yes, I need to get involved with testimony sharing, well, guess what? You need to start finding people that share that desire. If there's a community of people out there that want to be prepared to share their faith with others, you need to join that community. You need to become a part of them. Then it will become the norm for you that believers share their faith in Jesus Christ. So please examine your heart today and ask yourself if you have a lot of friends who are interested in sharing their testimony. And if you do, that says something about your heart. If you don't, that also says something about your heart. All right, God bless.